I've been participating in this call for almost my second month. So uh, I've been doing residential, jumped into commercial, did shopping centers, warehouses, real estate.
Okay.
Uh, Recently, I've been hearing, I guess I've been hearing that before, that people want to buy hotels, want to buy a nail salon.
Mm.
And they come to me and say, hey, do you have restaurant, existing restaurant for sale? Do you have any existing nail salon for sale? And for me, I haven't reacted. I haven't, because I said I can look for a place and for a spot, and you can lease it and do your own business. But then I realized that also people, engineers, doctors I've been working with a long time ago, they have their money and they want to open a business that they're not that much involved.
Yep.
Basically, still good way. Um, and I want to jump into that mess, I guess you call it that, because it's in my mind it's still not clear what to do. So, what is your advice? Should I just, how should I start with it? Should um, I have at least 10 clients who's looking for something, and I'm sure they're talking to other people,
Yep.
but I haven't been very responsive. Yeah, I'll go to LoopNet, I go to Postman. I'll
Yep.
try to do that, but that's it.
Well, as a business broker, working for buyers is typically a losing proposition because 90, probably 97, 95, 97% of buyers never buy. So you spend a lot of time looking in Biz Buy Sell, looking in BizQuest, sending them things, trying to figure out the financials, overviewing, following up, and there's always something wrong because a lot of, especially if it's a first time buyer, then that's never operated a business before, they're scared, and so actually closing a deal can be complicated. Um, if it's somebody who's looking for absentee because they already have a full-time job or semi-absentee, those in the small business arena are very hard to come by. I mean, you might find a yogurt shop or something, something that is only has a couple of employees and doesn't need a lot. But most small businesses are owner operated. And so the owner is going to need to be involved or the business is not going to do well. So buyers will come. I mean, I think that the game in business brokerage is you want to find business owners who want to sell, because if you find them and you figure out that they're willing to sell for a reasonable value, market value, right? You run your analysis, you figure out what the value of the business is, you list it, you represent the seller, the buyers will come. I mean, like you said, Samar, you have already at least 10 buyers looking for things.
Yeah.
So you have a good listing, buyers will come. Buyers are more sophisticated these days, a lot pickier these days, looking for cash flow. And again, that's what we sell is cash flow. So your focus, though, if you want to be successful in business brokerage, you really need to focus on finding business owners that want to sell, because that's where you're going to make the most. Unless, now the alternative to that, if you want to work a buy side, and there are very, very successful companies working buy side, they're typically working for companies that already exist that are looking to expand through acquisition. So they're looking to acquire other synergistic companies. And so that is a different game. You can do very well with buy side engagements that way because you're dealing with a company who is willing to pay your fees, who is willing to pay for the services for you to find them, and they know what they want to acquire.
Yeah.
They already know, they want a company that's doing between 25 and 50 million in revenue, or between 10 and 20 in revenue, or whatever it is. They can give you the specifications, they can give you the SIC code or NAICS code, they can give you the product line that they're looking for. Maybe they build some, it's a manufacturing company that builds some type of widget and that is used on aircraft, and they want to buy another company that builds a different type of widget also used on aircraft so that they can cross-sell to their existing customer base and to that other company's customer base, right? So buy side is good when you're working strategic for companies, but if you're just talking about small businesses, small retail, or somebody looking for a restaurant or whatever, you're much better off working sell side, because find the restaurant or owner that wants to sell, that has something to sell, then the buyers will come.
Okay.